Next one's from Neil D'Souza. I think maybe we could save this for Billy, but I'll read it and see what you guys think. Neil D'Souza, head-scratching segments from Billy Body. Hey guys, greetings from India once again. I'm writing you to share my feedback on the recent hot news segments. Billy seems to have gotten so worked up by the online criticism of his past scoops that recently he has changed his strategy to prove that wrestling scoops from other sources are wrong. While his intentions may be noble and or misguided, it does make for very confusing listening. For example, Billy will start with a Meltzer scoop, then explain it, then interrupt the narrative to explain his scoop, then he returns to the Meltzer scoop and then jumps back to his old scoop. If this explanation sounds confusing to you guys, it's because the segments are even more confusing to the listeners. Why doesn't Billy just stick to what he does best instead of trying to bring everyone else down? I know you guys don't take suggestions from listeners, but the show would be a lot better without all this negativity from Billy. Also, what do you think is Hook's ceiling in pro wrestling? With just 4 matches under his belt, he seems to be getting more over than any other new wrestler in recent memory. Do you think he will ever leave AEW and go to the WWE? Cheers, Neil.
Let's start with Hook. Hook is way overhyped right now. It's ridiculous. Everybody's talking about. He's had 4 matches. They've all been squashes. We don't even know if the guy can cut a promo. There's so many unknowns with this kid that like it's annoying that people are just talk like this guy's the next Hulk Hogan already. And it's like, come on, guys, don't do that to this kid. It's like he's a kid. You know what I'm saying? Now they're putting all this pressure on him, and now it's like, you know. So now what they've done is these dirt sheet guys and these fans, bro. They've created that segment of people that now are actively looking for him to screw up and are going to let everybody know when he does.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this environment brings and stuff. For thing, you know, you overhype somebody. He better be perfect going forward, because any imperfection that this guy has, the trolls are going to come out of the woodwork. You know, so I think they've done this kid a disservice by talking about how great he's going to be after 4 squash matches. You know, so it's like, come on. It's like that. I would say pump the brakes a little bit on this kid and for his own sake, you know. And would you agree with that? What do you say about that? It says, secondly, with Billy doesn't like. He's messaged me. He doesn't like when he thinks people print inaccuracy. He gets way more worked up about it than I would, you know. But that's just the way he does business. So
yeah, like I saw him on Twitter. He was complaining or upset that other sites were reporting his Ronda Rousey return story, but taking credit for it. You know, stuff like that.
That's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's like you know, this is when you're promoting the news on the web. It's not secure. You know, it's out there. Information is out there, and it's free to travel and stuff. Everything, you know, it's not. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, and if anything, you'd think it's you know, more ears are hearing it now that he's doing the news on this show too.
I want to hear what Conan thinks about it.
This is what I think, bro. I think that what's happened in AEW is that you have so much young talent that you see on Elevation, on Darkness, on Rampage. A lot of young talent, but a lot of it has not gotten over like Hook. And now that Hook's gotten over, they're like, this is our boy. You know, they're like really, really trying to promote it because they haven't been able to get anybody like him really over, maybe except Darby Allin.
He's like a meme now, though.
Send Hook.
It's like he's getting by on like all the trendy stuff, like send Hook. Hook, you know, like they say,
yeah,
bro,
but nobody else. But nobody else.
I'm totally agree. Yeah. I totally agree. But what I'm saying is, this is a like.
Plus, I like the fact that I read somewhere it was like a fashion model or something. So
I told you that.
I
heard he's into fashion.
Into fashion.
He's like,
yeah.
That's a cool. That's a whole different dimension, you know.
It's like if you go to combine, you know, Goldberg and Gianni Versace, yeah.
Well, he's got a different look, you know. He's got a different look. I bet you he's picking up a lot of.
Yeah, I would agree on that.